Hujambo. Good morning, YouTube family. Hey, listen, I was listening to the radio last night, and they had said something about a shooting at a rap concert down in Little Rock, Arkansas, at a performance held by the rapper named, what was his name? They said Finess times two. I think that's what they said his name was. You know, I'm not really, with today's hip hop and rap. You know, I think today's hip hop and rap is very negative, extremely negative. The only thing they talk about is getting money, bitches, nigga this, nigga that, all sorts of negativity in today's hip hop. Back in my era, back in the day, they had some pockets of negativity, but for the most part, those rappers back in the day, those rappers had a message. They had a positive vibe going on, and the messages that they had in their songs, it had a meaning. It meant something, more purposeful than the message that these rappers today are sending out in their messages, in their raps. So I can't really relate to today's hip hop. Some of the songs I do like, some of the artists I do support, but for the most part, today's rap, today's hip hop, it's all negativity. It's all negativity, and that's by design. I know a lot of people don't know that, but that's by design. See, you have to understand who runs the music industry, who runs the TV industry, who's in control of your newspapers, who's in control of these major news outlets, Fox News, CNN, ABC, NBC, CBS. The powers that be runs these things. They run the television industry, the music industry, and anything that you read. They run it, okay? And the powers that be have it set up to where hip-hop, today's hip-hop, is all negativity. Why? Because this is just another avenue that they can use to destroy black people. And most of us don't even have sense enough to realize that. We don't have sense enough to realize it, what these people are up to. Either that or we don't care. And we need to start caring. We need to start caring because these messages are very negative. And you wonder why a lot of these kids walk around with their pants hanging up their ass, acting out the way they're acting. You wonder why they're doing it. Because it's being constantly reinforced in the music. It's being constantly reinforced in a lot of the television that's out there today. Like I said, all by design. They want us to have negative minds. They want us to destroy ourselves. And so far, I hate to say it, we're doing a damn good job of that. Just look at all the violence that's taking place in the inner cities across the United States. It's a shame. It's terrible. It's not a good look at all. Now, like I said, I don't know much about a lot of today's hip hop artists. I definitely don't know anything about this rapper called. He's so irrelevant. I can't even think of his name. I think his name is. Hell, I forget what the hell I said. I'm sorry. It probably come back. Finess times two. Finess times two. That's it. Finess times two. Any of my subscribers, anybody that's watching this video, like I said, I don't know anything about the young brother, but I like to see some comments. Leave me some comments in the comment section, if you would please. But apparently, from the information that I've gathered, he had a concert down in Little Rock, and During the show, some shooting began, and I think they said 20, 25 people were injured. They didn't say how they were injured. They didn't say they were shot. They didn't say that maybe they were trampled over by people trying to run out of the arena or wherever they held the concert at. I didn't get all that information, but they just said that 20, 25 people were injured at this concert as a result of this shooting. Now, you didn't see all this shit back in the day when hip-hop was real hip-hop. I mean real hip-hop. I ain't talking about this bullshit they got today. You didn't see all that. Of course, you had some pockets of violence here and there. I mean, when you're dealing with people, I don't care who you are, and I don't care what race you are. When you're dealing with a large group of people on a constant basis all over the United States and other parts of the world, you're bound to have some fools. Fools come in all races, all colors, all shapes, all sizes. You're going to have idiots to deal with. So you can't escape that. I don't care what you do or say. You can't escape that. But it's a crying damn shame that you can't go to a concert and sit back and relax and enjoy the show without having to worry about violence breaking out. Okay? You came to the arena to enjoy a show. You didn't come to the arena to get shot. You didn't come to the arena to worry about how I'm going to get out of here and be trampled over by other people trying to run out of the arena to save their own lives. You didn't come there for that. You came there to enjoy a damn show. And apparently, in this new millennium, in the year 2017, you can't even go out to enjoy a show, a concert, without worrying about somebody acting a fucking fool. You know? Once again, like I said a minute ago, who controls the media? Who controls television? Who controls radio, music, news? The powers that be. They have the power. They use the media as a tool so that the majority of the world can look at what they're putting out and pass judgment. Now, you know as well as I do that every time us black people do something negative, especially something such as this, they're going to put it out there. Any kind of negativity that they can gather up, they're going to put it on the news. You know, they don't really put on the news all the negativity that takes place in white neighborhoods, although negativity takes place there. They don't put on the news all the negativity that takes place in the Asian community, the Arab community, the Latino community. They're not doing that, okay? They're not doing that. They're not focusing their attention on them, although the violence happens there. Not as frequent, not as much, but they do have pockets of violence in all those areas, in all those neighborhoods. But for some reason or another, the majority of the violence is in our neighborhoods. It's in our hoods. And even if you leave the hood, like I just got done saying, and go to an arena, you still can't escape the violence because of these assholes want to come in and show out. Now, they didn't say that this rapper, Finess times 2, I don't know what kind of fucking name that is, but okay. They didn't say he had anything directly to do with the shooting or the violence that took place there. But for whatever reason, he was arrested. He was arrested not in Little Rock. He was arrested in Birmingham. I think he had another show in Birmingham, Alabama. And I think he was arrested there the following day. And once again, I don't have all the information. But they didn't say why. And they didn't say whether or not he was directly tied to the shooting. But they just said that he was arrested a day later in Birmingham. You know what, black folk? It's a crying shame that we do this to ourselves. It's a crying shame that we let the media take advantage of us and put us out there on Front Street like we're all bad. Like all of us are just terrible. Because that's exactly what that's the view that they want the world to have of us. Okay? And they are succeeding. They are succeeding. You know, a lot of people don't want to be around us. Okay? They don't. You know, if you see an image 1,000 times each day, every day, all day, you're going to begin to believe that there must be something to this image. There must be something to. Why are they continuously putting this on the TV 24/7? Why are they continuing to put this on the radio 24/7? Why are they continuing to put this in the newspapers 24/7? There's got to be a reason for it. They hate our guts, black people. They hate our guts. Why? Don't know. Obviously, there must be something about us that they fear. Maybe they fear that we as a people were once on top of the world. Now we at rock bottom. And they are doing everything they can to make sure that we remain rock bottom. Maybe that's it. I believe that's what it is. We were once a great people. They don't want us to realize how great our people were, how powerful our people were. They don't want us to realize that we came from kings and queens. And that if we get our shit together and come back together and unify as one people, one mighty race, as Marcus Garvey once said, that we will once again realize, excuse me, we will once again realize how powerful we were, how powerful we can be, and let's do our best to get back to being the kings and queens of this earth. See, they know that you were once kings and queens. They know that you came from royal stock. The problem is we don't know it. That's the problem. And until we figure that out, we're going to continue to be in this predicament, in the same boat that we're in now. But the good thing about being rock bottom, you ain't got nowhere else to go but up. You rock bottom. You can't go no lower. You can't go any lower. That's it. Pardon me. You can't go any lower. You're rock bottom. You ain't got nowhere to go but up. Well, if we ain't got nowhere else to go but up, when will this transition take place? It better be soon. Because, excuse me again, at the rate we're going, us killing ourselves, police killing us, all other types of racism and prejudice that we have to endure. We don't have long, family. We don't. We don't. We constantly preach this on these YouTube videos over and over again. That's how serious our predicament is. We can't even go to a fucking concert and sit back and enjoy a show while some motherfucker coming out shooting everybody. Hey, what is that? What is that? You know what? I hate to say this. I might catch a lot of flack from this. Personally, I don't give a fuck because it gotta be said. Most times, black people, we are our own worst enemy. We are our own worst enemy. It ain't the white man that got his foot down your neck that's your worst enemy. It's us. Because 50% of the time, we're doing it to ourselves. Do you agree? Tell me what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Quite heavy. I'm out.